All right, so I'm gonna turn out the lights real quick.
Some ambiance.
Now plug in the pepper lights.
Yeah. Right now they're getting a little glimpse of the story. Keltland. Some of the most information you might get of the story. I think it is kind of important the first time to read through
Our
this.
titular hero, Brian from Kennishire,
Yeah,
or
Brian.
Kennishire, would have that for British person.
Yeah, there's like a kind of British theme going on here, which is interesting because like, other than the anime look you get right here, this could look like a British budget knockoff of like a JRPG, but it is Japanese made. It was called Holy Magic Century in Europe, and they should have kept the name and the box art for the US. Because if you look up the European box art for this game and the name, maybe they just kind of knew what they were giving you. You want to start calling this Holy Magic Century, give it the respect it deserves.
Yeah. Holy Magic Century.
What's their thought process there though? That like Americans are only gonna identify with a game that's just called Quest.
Well,
I do like that name though.
The thing is that like the Japanese naming process is a little bit more abstract, especially when they're dealing with English words, because it's more about linking together an aesthetic.
Yeah,
I feel, because like they like these are just words that like Japanese people might know. Holy Magic
Century is probably just like a direct translation.
Oh yeah, that too. It could. I don't know what if it's actually.
It just kind of sounds like it might be.
Okay. Push start. There we go. We're using the same fights. We're using an N64 controller.
Fight stick.
Do we need to use the D-pad in this?
I don't think so.
Brian! Even though I've begged you not to leave... Whoa!
Got some knocks on me, dude. I got
Splash zone!
Living vicariously
That's
through
the Grand Abbot cracking that open. Even though I've begged you not to leave, you still must go after your father.
I'll give you one loss for this mission.
No matter how wonderful your powers may be, you are still a child. Your father, Lord Bartholomew, left to search for the stolen Elate book and has been missing for a month. No wonder you are worried about him. Contained in the words of the book is a power that exceeds human knowledge. I wonder who could have possibly stolen it from the crypt of the monastery. If an evil person should use it, the country and all its cities will be destroyed. The spirit's blessings will disappear, and Keltland will once again be visited by a day of grief. Bartholomew's disappointment may mean that he is caught in a fight over the book. If you go, you may find yourself in danger as well. If you still insist, begin by going to Dandaran. I'll ask the king of Dandaran Castle to protect you.
Texan, right there.
Alright, already having a controller technical difficulty. These N64 controllers, they've got problems, right?
Yeah. Not the best analog sticks, so I heard.
Sometimes you just gotta walk them around. Okay.
Dude, were you mapping the D-pad?
dude, what? Okay,
Look, I know you haven't moved past 2D gaming, but there's something called an analog stick now, dude.
you know, like, why would you put the D-pad first in the configuration on the N64 when absolutely no games use it
Yeah.
as, like, the main...
I always used it for Tony Hawk, but that was about it.
Tony Hawk and Mischief Makers.
The first time I
Those are the two.
first time I ever played a 64 game was like at a kiosk at Kmart.
And you held the controller like a total fucking...
I didn't know how to play it because like I was trying to use the D-pad. That's all I was used to.
Right.
The Doug pad.
The Doug pad. There we go. Okay. So, welcome to Holy Magic Century. This game is known for having these really long candles. It's going to be a motif that I don't need to be hunched over that. I can sit back.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's not carpet.
here we
It's
go.
just wax.
Yeah, that is wax. There was an April Fool's issue of Nintendo Power where they like claimed you could unlock Stone Cold Steve Austin in this game. I don't remember what it involved.
Then it was revealed not to be a hoax.
Yeah. You had to use the stop and swap, so unfortunately it was just...
He came in last minute and financed.
I remember
the game.
this room was like that we're in right now was involved with it, or was it like the screenshot? As you get close to a hit spirit, you'll see a sign. When you see it, press the Z button. The mark of 4 spirits will appear.
The Z button.
Press... Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Playing Holy Magic Century here, dude.
Press one of the C buttons to choose which of the spirits you wish to increase. You will need as much help as you can for each of these spirits. Use the C button like this, for the fire spirits is up, the water spirit is down, and the earth spirit is left, and the wind spirit is right. Memorize these positions.
What do you got mapped to the C stick?
Alright, so
Oh, that actually works good because you have 8 buttons on there.
I've got, I think it's up, down, and left, right. So it's kind of like the triangle, the square's been like skewed. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Do you have Z and R on there? Because that might be, or Z and R.
This is L, this is R, and then the home button is Z.
And then you got A and B.
Yeah, this is A, this is B.
I can't even remember how the camera works in this. There might not even be a camera. I might just move the best as it can. I remember the camera's a little, like it was for games at this time. Before the whole dual analog craze. Before that swept up and ruined the gaming industry, in my opinion.
One joystick.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't tell Garrett this yet, but I was borrowing his PlayStation 4 and he had the nerve to bring over a DualShock controller. And let's say right now it's a single analog controller.
You got the adapter to use the PlayStation 1 original controller, right? Pre-DualShock?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, here we go.
Maybe actually because
Brian, the wooden scepter you carry and the magic spells you acquire throughout your journey are your only means of defending yourself against encounters with the enemy.
Fergus knows best.
We're gonna squeeze every bit of dialogue out of the game.
You want to just alternate?
Sure. Or if you think you got a good voice, just let me know. What if I kept getting turned around? I've been just going through the same 2 rooms over and over again.
Yeah, you've been playing for an hour. I've already fallen asleep twice. Oh, here we go. Little courtyard. Alright. Spirits are hiding everywhere. Look for them in the town, the countryside, and every lost nook and cranny. You can sometimes find them after battles too. Be thorough, laddie, and you'll find
Nice Animal Crossing reference, by the way.
everything you need. So, Alden.
When you find a treasure chest, move in close, and a sign will appear. Press the Z button, and you will find items that will help you on your quest. 64. Use these items wisely. You might look in the monastery to find what you need to get started.
They didn't capitalize that. That's like what they did in the early 3D games. That's 2D, right?
What do you mean?
That tree.
Yeah.
It's kind of like some Mario Kart 64-esque shit. I feel like there's like a part
A dewdrop obtained.
like 64 games where they kind of got past doing that.
Yeah, it's like a rotating sprite, so you know what, no matter how you look at it, you're not going to see the flat side of it.
Yeah. That's why they took away the camera at the last minute. Some bread. Dewdrop.
Dewdrop. The dewdrop. A dewdrop again.
Dewdrop is just one of your later moves. So I gotta remember, that's the only door worth going into so far.
Are you like thinking about a speed run?
Yeah. Because I mean, yeah, that's subjective. Worth going into, you know, you're doing like a self-exploration run. It's a little different.
Leave now, Marmaduke. Leave now, Brian. In his last letter, Lord Bartholomew said he crossed Loch Kildare on the way to Laralhu. Be very cautious. Evil creatures lie in wait beyond these monastery walls.
Turns into a dog.
The religious symbology here, right?
Can I take a minute to praise the graphics though?
Yeah.
Like for what it was back in 90, this is pre-Ocarina of Time. And say what you want about the art style, but it's pretty clean, you know. I played a lot of muddy looking games of this era.
Alright, here's Sirius.
Spirit, please protect this young lad. Light the way and watch over him. We'll make offerings for your safety until you return.
You gotta take from... you're gonna take that from a guy named Bartholomew, Bubby says. No. What am I gonna take? Is it because he told me to leave now?
Bartholomew? Yeah, and you're taking time to get
No, I'm
acquainted
doing what
too.
he didn't... I'm saying I'm doing what he didn't want me to do. And that's take a look around. Enjoy the sights. You know, because later we're gonna be in a blue cave that is endless.
Yeah.
And we're gonna wish we had NPCs to talk to. Honey bread, obtain. Welcome to the kitchen, laddie. Your quest is sure to be a long one. Please take this fresh bread. I made this myself. What was her name?
Pat the quest
Pat?
punk.
Okay, I thought it was Pat. Or Pet. I walk up this. Oh, damn.
Who's the master of the podium? MC Brian.
Hi, I'm Brian. Brian Quest.
DJ Brian! This is This is where they have their fests.
This is, you know that band, A Tribe Called Quest?
Yeah. This is how it all began.
This is what they were playing this when
They were playing
they
this.
came up with the idea for their.
They came up to the podium
group.
and then they were inspired and they're like, hey, let's get Brian freestyling up here.
And he was like, "Yo, my name is Brian. I don't do much crying. I'm on a quest to save my dad.
And if I'm making eggs, I'm frying." And then they sampled this weed.
Awesome background. Bubby made that. Alright, we're gonna hit Z, right? Alright, so should I go for healing first?
From a gamer's opinion who's played this game,
Alright, which one do you think is C down?
I'll say, I don't know. I mean, you can learn through this. Maybe the bottom left.
No, that was
You win.
a win, okay.
Yeah, healing's gonna be like your
Check out this horse.
your
Oh, we can talk
classic
to it.
rock.
We can talk to it.
the endless sky.
Alright, where's my next spirit?
This is already
Spirit
teasing endless possibilities.
Yeah, the endless possibilities.
open
of
world.
The N64. And then the camera pan
Big blue
down.
sea.
You see that horizon.
Yeah, saying, hey, you can go anywhere you want. We're not gonna stop you.